I have shared multiple times in my previous analysis that this zone between 88 to 93 is going to be important for US crude. It tried to achieve this. See, multiple times you have seen it bouncing back from these levels. Again, once again, it tried to breach this, however, bounced back sharply. Now, similarly, it tried to breach this zone and again bounce back and close the week above 100 level, which is a good support levels for US crude. Now, what is going to happen next week? Which position we should take in order to make profit? We will try to see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. First, we'll look into the charts, followed with indicators, and in the end, I'll share the strategy and trading levels. So, do watch in the end, do listen to it carefully. Those who are new, let me share that I provide my daily analysis on US crude very early in the day with the Asia session. So, definitely it will help you in your day trading decisions. So do watch it. Also do press the bell icon, and those who are interested into other commodities and markets including net gas, gold, silver, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, FTSE 100 Germany, or a weekly analysis on USD, GBP, USD, GBP, Euro, USD, USD, JPY, or Bitcoin, they can watch those analysis as well. So stay tuned. Let's start the day. Now, as I shared, this zone is at 88.93 is important. It may probably try to come back again to these levels, but at the same time, one must be watchful of these two levels. Look at this last two candles, lower highs, and with that as support. Now, let me draw something here. See here. Now this is an expanding triangle with a downward slope indicative of bearishness is increasing and the volatility in US crude is increasing. At the same time, now one must be watchful of 108 levels next week, and I have always shared 108 is going to be important level. For last 3 weeks I had shared this. Again 108 levels I will be watchful of. Only if it sustains above 108 we can be sure of a rise, else till the time it trades below 108 any rise is good to go short. Now this is one strategy you can definitely adopt. Till the time it is below 108 you can sell the rise at somewhere at around 106, 107 if you see it trading at those levels. Now this is one observation. At the same time, on the downside, 88-90 zone is going to be a very strong support. It can try to breach these levels once before it looks over to any further retracement. Also, one must observe, see, after this one greener candle, it has tried to close the week with a stronger tail and a smaller body. So probably this week we can expect a further sharper red body. Probably it may try to breach this till the time it trades above. If it trades below 100, definitely there could be a good fall, good move on the downside. This is one observation on the weekly charts. Coming back to the daily candles now. Look at the daily candles. On the daily candles, similar is the observation you can find out. See, this is the channel in which it is trading, and precisely the highs of this channel are again at 107, 108. So be watchful of this, be cautious of this. Any breakout beyond this zone should be a very strong indication that it is trying to reverse. So I'll be watchful of 108, 107 zone, and this should be an alert zone in which if you see it trading above, definitely it can try to reverse back a bit, and 110 is definitely going to provide a very strong resistance on the upside. Now look at this on the daily charts. You'll find, see, after this sharp bearish move, couple of bearish candles, it is trying to reverse, but at the same time one must observe that the bullishness is diminishing here. See, the candle size is diminishing in size, probably indicative that we may see another green candle, but then it can drop again sharply. So I'll be watchful again at 105, 106 level. So any point of time, as I shared right now, that till the time it trades below 108 every rise is good to remain short. That is my expectation, and it may try to drop again on the downside. This is a retracement which it is trying to do, and it may follow up with a sharp red candle again. So be watchful, be cautious here. Let's have a look at the monthly candle. Now look at the monthly candle. It was trading in this channel, bullish channel, for multiple months. This is 6 straight green candles, 6 straight positive or green months, and then the previous month has seen a good drop, and this month it tried to breach this channel trading below this zone, and that makes again 110 levels a strong resistance. So we have found couple of resistance level on the upside, one at around 105, one at around 107, 108, and then at around 110. So these 3-4 levels you have to be very cautious. Any rise, yes, you can benefit, but at the same time, till the time it is trading below 108, one can expect it to drop again. So yes, you can initiate a short entry somewhere at highs there at around 106, 107, 108 levels. Now this is one observation. Second observation here is, see, on the monthly charts it is hardly 6 trading sessions here, and if you connect the dots, it is almost fixed that it may try to trade in between this probably, and yes, it can try to in fact breach the lows out there. There is a high probability it is trying to create the symmetry out there, and then in next few months we can see a further sharp red candle which might try to bring it towards this zone at 70 to $80. This is a very strong support zone. We have seen it getting strong support and getting consolidated in between 60 to 80 levels. So be watchful and cautious of this in next few months. Not this month, but next few months. Now coming to the 4-hour charts. Look at the 4-hour charts. See, consolidation, couple of green candles, consolidation, greener candle. But the last to last candle failed to show the same bullishness which it has displayed, indicative that one should be cautious here, one should be observant, because it is the bulls are not very much in control as per the last candle. Also, one must be watchful of $100 levels. Any move below $100 level should be a very good indication that it is trying to drop. So in between the zone at 100 and 104, we have to be super conscious while taking any decision. On the upside, I'll be watchful. Any breakout here should try to take it towards 106, 107 and 108 levels. And yes, you can, again I am telling, you can remain short at any point of time till the time it trades below 108. With the stop loss at 108, we can remain short. You should find out a good entry and take your positions accordingly throughout this week. Now this is on the charts. Now let's have a look at the indicators here. On the 4-hour charts, you'll find that it is trading at the top of the Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band's width has narrowed, indicative of probably less volatility, less movement, and yes, it needs a sharp candle to move below these levels. Now on the upside, there is going to be resistance here at 105.5 levels, which is going to be a strong level. 100 period and 200 period moving average coming together here. At the same time, 99.5 should be a very strong support on the downside, so be cautious there. Now look at the stochastic on the 4-hour chart, entering into overbought levels. The MACD on the 4-hour charts, white, divergent and bullish. It is still continuing with the divergence. RSI trading flat with a slightly bullish bias. Looking at the daily charts, on the daily chart, see, this zone at 105.5 is going to be strong resistance. This is the 50 period moving average. On the downside, it traded outside the Bollinger Bands, and that is why we can see this pullback. One possibility that it has to retrace again on the upside. Second possibility that the Bollinger Band's width has to widen a bit such that you can see little more support from the downside. So as I shared, be watchful of 105, 105.5, 107, 108 and then 110 levels. Be watchful of these levels. It can drop again from any point of time from these levels. If you look at the directional movement, this is bearish. The stochastic is near to bottom, trying to look upwards on the daily charts. The MACD is trying to converge here. Be cautious. Any crossover on the bullish side will bring more bullishness here. RSI is sloping upwards, indicative of a little bullishness. And if you look at the daily charts, on the weekly charts, you'll find there is a resistance here at 108 zone, and be cautious of this. 108 should provide a very strong resistance for any upward move. Look at the directional movement has crossed over, and it is divergent, indicative of forthcoming bearishness in US crude. The stochastic is trading flat but near to bottom. Be cautious there. See, look at the MACD. It is white, divergent, bearish. This is the third red candle. I will expect for one or couple more red candles to follow before it looks forward to any further rise, and hence, as I said, any drop below 100 levels should be a very good indication that one can remain short on US crude next week. Now this is one observation. Coming back to the RSI is looking downwards, indicative of bearishness here. On the monthly candle, if you look at on the monthly chart, see the support there at $80 is going to be strong. Very, very strong support at 80 and 70 should come into picture if it continues to drop from here. Look at the directional movement is bullish, trying to converge. The stochastic was overbought for multiple months. It is trying to slope down. Be cautious. It can give a sharp drop in the next few months. The directional MACD is white, divergent, and it is still bullish, trying to converge. And RSI is trading near to top, near to overbought levels on the monthly chart. So yes, considering this, now let me give you the trading levels and trading strategy for next week. First, let's talk about the levels to go long, and before I share the levels and strategy, do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon, and you can be part of my next mentorship batch starting next week, where just trading as per the strategies and methodology provided, you can gain the expertise and you can gain the proficiency in order to trade profitable, because identification of levels is a key in trading profitably. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram IDs and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now, also join my free Telegram channel. The links are mentioned in the description. Now, let me share the levels to go long. So, right now it closed at 102.6, and if you see it trading above 103.8, go long here, and then I look forward to 104.6 and 105.3. Be watchful of this zone at 105.3. Very strong resistance lies there. If it trades beyond this, I'll look forward to 107 first target, and then 108 next target. Plus minus 0.1, 0.2 should definitely be considered, as it can try to, once it approaches any resistance, it can be shortfall of that, or in fact it can kiss and touch back or reverse again. So be watchful of this. I told you many a times now in this, throughout this analysis, be watchful of this zone. It can reverse any point of time from these levels. Now any move beyond 108 should try to take it to till towards 110. Now this is a very strong support levels, and if it breaks beyond 110, sky is the limit. On the upside, stay long, close your short, stay long, and it is going to rise strongly. Again on the upside, then I will expect 118, 116 levels to be achieved in this month itself. On the downside, if you see it trading below 101.6, go short for $100. $100 is going to be a stronger support, and then 99.4. Be watchful of these two levels. Below that, I will expect 97.2, 96.1, and $95 levels. Below 95, there is a strong possibility for it to get the support at 93.5, 92, and then directly landing to 90 and 88. See, on the downside, I am giving you multiple levels at any point of time till the time it trades above 90 to 93.5, 80. In fact, 88 should be a very strong support level for the month of July. Even if it continues to drop, I'll recommend you to take a long entry at around 88, so that it can reverse a bit for the month, next month, and then continue the drop from there, taking it towards 80-70 levels. So be watchful of this. On the upside, till the time it trades below 110, I'll be recommending you to go short on every rise. And yes, once it drops below 100 levels, definitely there is going to be a bearishness, and it is going to drop more throughout this month. So take your positions accordingly, take your trades accordingly, and yes, or do always trade with stop loss, do always trade with a trailing stop loss, and always keep shifting your stop loss to cost every time whenever you see your trade is in profit. Let it get close, you can re-enter 1,000 times. If you have your capital preserved, you can re-enter 1,000 times. So take your trades accordingly. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.